Hello, welcome back to the channel, Jeff Greenaway Outdoors. Today we're just doing a back garden pitch up of the Helm 1 compact but wild country turnover. As you can see, I've got it pitched up. But I'll bring us back to the start for the pitching up process. The dimensions, the weight, got my trusty tape measure with me, so let's go. So here it is. That's the way it came. It's 15 inches by 6.5 by 5. Weighs 1.8 kilos. I like to attach it on the outside of the rucksack just to keep it there. 200 pound, not bad. We'll get it pitched up now. So like most of these tents now, they come in this compression bag. I wasn't a fan of it at the start, but now I am. Nicely compact in, obviously. This is what we get. Bag, like I said. The tent, outer and inner pitched together, which is real handy. I've had this pitched up a couple of times, so I've actually put it back in the bag myself. Two poles and 12 pegs and a spare bit for the poles. I'll talk you through the pitching process now. So as expected, everything's nicely colour coordinated. Two poles, one blue, one red. Blue obviously goes into the blue sleeve, red into the red sleeve. What I would normally do is first is the blue pole in first, as it tucks in underneath the red one, and then it just all should pop up when you start tying them up into the eyelets. I might even stick a wee timer on here just to see how long we can get the poles in, and then that's you up and ready. It's a freestanding tent, so once you get the two poles in, you'll be able to move it about to your position that you want. inside a minute. The tent is up, apart from being pegged out, but that's the shelter up. I'll move it about so you can see how freestanding it is and stuff. Nice and simple. What I've started to do, if you watched the videos recently, is take a good walk around, pick the perfect pitch. So that helps in a way as well. So you can get the door out, looking at the sunset, sunrise, whatever you're looking at, whatever way you want to do it. Two important clips clipped on. I'll peg the four corners out. 4 gay ropes, which is near enough attached to each side of the pole, and then that's us set up, and then we'll go inside the tent and show you about. That's the pegs. I think I showed you at the start. It's probably the best ones I own from Wild Country. There we have it, pitched up, nice and easy. We'll go for the length of it here. So from the bottom end, right up to the highest point, it is coming in at 85 inches, just over 7 foot. Width-wise, from side to side, 32 inches, 2.5 foot. Ample space again. For the lantern, it is 34 centimetres. Like I say, ample enough room for one person. It's got 2 pouches, one at the head end, one at the foot end. Again, enough storage space for one man or one person. And their gear, lantern holder, very important for being out in the wild. I'll talk you through the vestibule area. Not massive, but it's a compact tent, so can't be expecting too much here. Probably got 34 inches long, but width-wise, from the tent wall to the inner, it's coming in at 13 inches. What I would normally do is put my food stuff here, my boots, but I'll bring you to this bit here. This bit I really do love about this tent. That's where I'd keep my rucksack. Anything else, the I'm not really going to basically use out there. Then you've got all this space here beside your pad where I leave my electricals, clothes. So technically speaking, I'm not leaving much more out there because I've got my clothes, like I say, here, my electricals, my food, cook system, my boots here. That's big enough for an 85 litre bag, which I use, and then the remainder for your stuff. Widthwise, that's coming in at 21 inches, and then you've got your lengthwise, which is pretty long. It's about 58 inches, but obviously you're losing space by the two corners coming in. This pouch here can double up as a vent as well. Good bit of airflow coming in from the side. Just touching the outer door. It's a double zip. Just got it. Zips right up, opens fully, toggles onto the side. It's got your two storm Velcro straps. Zip it down, and it does. It's got a little clip here. Clips in nicely. Back the double zip. Again, airflow, not a problem in this tent. That's the vent on the outside. I'll show you better when we do our sort of final walk around. Two big massive vents on the outside. One at the door side, one at the mirror at the far side, which I'll show you now. The inner door, double zipped as well. Just under half of the inner door is mesh panel. All solid material the rest of the way around the tent. Again, cracking for airflow. And if you wanted to leave it open at night time, you could leave it half open. Let a wee bit of wind in round the tent, which I did toy with at the last camp, but didn't go through with it because the temperatures did drop a wee bit during the night. But other than that, there I probably would have done it. Basically, my final thoughts on it: it's a cracking tent for the size, what I wanted it for longer hikes. I had the Lanshan, wasn't a fan of. I think we all know that by now, but if you watch the channel, weight wise, for the extra 700 grams or whatever it is, I'm never going to be an ultralight camper or hiker, so I think it's perfect for that. You can pitch this tent basically anywhere. It's for the size wise, you're not searching for a big space. Price, I know a lot of people probably watch this channel because I would sort of push the budget sort of side. This is coming in at £200, I think it was, on Amazon. You can obviously buy it through Hills and Deals, I think it is, or something like that, or Wild Country Terranova as well. But I wanted it pretty quick and I got it the next day, so I can't complain that way. £200, it's probably about £50–60 over my budget. But I know I do say it, but most of the tents that I do get, this is the best tent I've got. Sturdy, structure wise, material, the feel of it. I've had it out a couple of times and decent enough wind. The wind that I'd go out on, like I've said before, we're not storm chasers. If the weather does turn, we just have to hunker down and get through it, and this tent would be perfect for it. Star rating out of 5. It's a good 4–4.5. I'm not too sure you could ever give a tent 5-star. I would like to try it out in heavy rain, but I've no doubt on the material and the company that makes it, so definitely I've actually pushed up to 4.5 stars. So I'll just leave you with a walk around here, the final look to the tent, and we'll hopefully see us back out next week again.